What's up, guys? My name's Joe, and I'll always be Qtrnattydaddies. I decided to record my chest workout today. It's a high rep chest workout. Basically, I'm hitting my 30 rep max on an exercise, and then I'm just repping out in the following sets to failure, ideally hitting failure before 30 reps. And then following the final set, I'll hit 2 rest pauses right after, which is a 12-second break, and then pick the weight back up and rep out the failure again. I do that 2 times. This is actually Jim Stepani's Project X workout. I'm in my 9th week. This is the first workout of week 9 out of 12. So this is our 30 rep week. And so our first exercise is flat bench. We got 4 sets of that, and then 2 rest pauses. Set number 1, I hit 30 reps. Set number 2, I hit 22. Set number 3, 14 reps. And set number 4, I hit 10 reps. And then I hit 3 reps on both rest pauses. In between sets, Jim prescribed some cardio acceleration, which is basically, for me, I'm doing bench step-ups in between sets for 60 seconds. And you can really do any type of cardio in between sets. It doesn't have to be bench step-ups. You could do jumping jacks. You could do mountain climbers, jump rope, run in place. Sometimes I like to run in place when there's a busy gym and too many stations are being taken up. And for leg day, I actually use kettlebell swings for at least 90% of my cardio acceleration. Sometimes I'll sprinkle in some running in place whenever it comes time to do my leg extensions or my calves or something like that. Cardio acceleration is considered active recovery and has actually been shown to increase strength gains in athletes when implemented into your training programs. And in my experience, I feel like it's definitely increased strength and size in my legs nonetheless. And the explanation scientifically for these gains is due to the fact that you're pumping extra oxygen into the blood in between sets, due to an increased amount of oxygen being pumped into your blood during your rest period. And this shit really is intense. It is a bad motherfucker. It's only 60 seconds. The first couple weeks is hell. However, eventually your body will get naturally conditioned to the extra intensity implemented between sets. I will definitely be rotating cardio acceleration. It's not something I prefer to do year-round. It's hard to work out with a training partner when you do cardio acceleration because you can't really get a guy to spot you and then you're not going to return the favor. That kind of seems uncool, unfair. But nonetheless, if you're training alone and if you want to add a certain level of intensity into your weight training program, throw in some active recovery and do some cardio acceleration. I recommend it, and it has really increased strength gains all around, I think. Not to mention how much it's conditioned me mentally and physically also. Next exercise is the incline dumbbell press. I use the 45s here. First set, I hit 30 reps. I definitely feel like I got my money's worth out of them 45s. 30 reps seems like an accurate max. There's no doubting that it definitely was painful, and I definitely wanted to quit probably about halfway through. Could I get 30 with the 50s? I don't know. It would definitely be tough, but probably be possible. My set definitely got really tough around the 20 rep mark. But nonetheless, I hit my 30 reps on the first set. Following set, I was able to pump out 22 good reps. I really focused on keeping slow and controlled reps throughout the entire workout and really trying to hold constant tension on the muscle and avoid lockout as much as possible while focusing on a nice tight contraction at the top of the movement. Implementing my mind-muscle connection, and I really love high rep days because of the implementation of your mind-muscle connection. You can really dial in and you can focus on isolating your muscle that you're trying to work instead of just pressing out some heavy reps. Although that's an important thing to do to build strength, it's also very important to implement mind-muscle connection in order to maximize fatigue on your targeted muscle for a specific exercise. Anyways, on my third and final set of incline press, I was able to pump out 20 good reps, and then I was able to hit 2 sets of 5 rest pauses. The next exercise I'm rolling into is a reverse grip dumbbell press. And right here I'm using the 35s. This is a really badass movement here. It gives a really good stretch on that chest. It really targets the upper chest a lot. And even though I like this exercise a lot, it's an exercise that I have a little bit of trouble with. And it's mostly because of my range of motion that my body allows. As you can see, my left hand is a little bit cocked at probably about a 25-degree angle. I'm trying to really focus on keeping my grip as straight as possible while still focusing on a really tight, hard squeeze at the top. And I will say, high rep reverse grip dumbbell press is a son of a bitch. That shit burns so bad. However, the pump that you get from this exercise is unreal. It's probably my favorite dumbbell pressing movement besides incline press. And actually, reverse grip press has been shown to increase upper chest gains significantly more than any incline press does. And it's a really good finishing pressing movement in my opinion. Even though this workout routine I didn't create, I really can get down with the reverse grip dumbbell press being the final pressing movement of your chest exercises. It really fatigues the shit out of your outer and upper chest, and even your biceps and anterior deltoids, particularly on the negative portion of this movement, as they are assisting muscle groups for this exercise. So I was able to hit my 30 reps on the first set of this movement, and following, I was able to hit 22 reps, and on my final set, 20 reps, with the next rest pause set being 6 reps, and then finally, the last rest pause hitting 5 reps. Man, this exercise fucking destroyed me. So after reverse grip press slapped me around a little bit, I moved into some incline dumbbell flies, keeping constant tension on that muscle, squeezing at the top. And as you can see, my range of motion, I don't come all the way up to a complete lockout for a reason. Not only does it keep constant tension, but I'm able to focus on my mind-muscle connection significantly more by stopping my range of motion about 3/4 of the way to the top of the movement. I find that 3/4 reps on dumbbell movements, flies particularly, is optimal because as you reach the very top of the movement, you are not able to squeeze your chest past a certain point, and it really becomes more so of an excuse to give yourself half a second or a full second of rest at the top of the movement before coming back down for your negative. Dumbbell flies are really just an assisting exercise for your presses, and they should be done in a light fashion and really focused on a good squeeze and stretch on the muscle. It's not a really big power movement, so there's no need to lock out at the top ever. Time under tension is very important in this exercise, so you want to minimize stopping at the top of this movement as much as possible, as well as keeping those elbows bent at around a 45 to 25 degree angle to really minimize the use of tricep in the upward motion of this exercise. And additionally, you'll see a lot of guys flare their elbows out when they do flies. This really takes away from the isolatory properties of your dumbbell fly, for the chest particularly. It really implements a little bit more shoulder, anterior deltoid to be specific, and less chest on the positive portion of the movement. Keeping your elbows flared at a 45 degree angle is going to maximize your chest activity while doing your dumbbell flies. For this exercise, I used the 25s. My first set, I was able to hit my 30 reps, and the following set, 23. My third and final set, I hit 20 reps, and rest pause number 1, I was able to hit 7. Rest pause number 2, I hit 6 reps. Final chest exercise for the day is going to be cable crossover, and my first set, obviously I hit my 30 reps, following with 24 reps on the second set, 21 on set number 3, and then rest pause number 1, 6 reps, rest pause number 2, 5 reps. I'd like to really state that the weight on this exercise is irrelevant. Every cable crossover is a little bit different. You're probably going to wind up using a different weight for different cable crossovers to hit different rep ranges, unfortunately, due to different angles, different range of motion, and different weight denominations on the pulley system. However, the weight that I particularly used in this scenario was 16.5 pounds. Following my chest workout, I moved along into my ab routine. Today is chest and abs, and I'm only choosing to include the first set of these exercises because, in my opinion, abs are boring. But the same rules apply nonetheless as all the other exercises. I hit 3 sets of these hip extensions on the Smith machine. It's 180 pounds, and I hit 30 reps on set number 1, 30 on set number 2, 21 reps on set number 3, rest pause number 1, I hit 8 reps, and rest pause number 2, 6 reps. The next ab exercises is just crunches. I was able to hit 30 reps on my first set, 24 on my second set, 15 on set number 3, and then rest pause number 1, I hit 6 reps, rest pause 2, 5 reps. My final exercise for the day, cable wood choppers. I was able to crush all 3 sets with 30 reps. I was using 40 pounds on the machine. I guess next time I do Project X routine, I'll have to use 50 pounds if I'm using this cable system. Somebody was using the cable system that I was really using in the prior weeks that had my weight recorded on it. So I had to implement, but I was still able to hit 30 solid reps for 3 sets. So it's not like I shortchanged myself in any way. I still think that each set was meaningful and it gave me the proper rep range, even though I could have went a little bit heavier for this particular prescription. And rest pause number 1, I hit 25 reps. Rest pause number 2, 20 reps. And of course, you repeat for the other side. And this high rep ab workout was a real motherfucker too. But I got through it. It's gonna make me fucking huge. And I can't wait to do leg day tomorrow. There's just something about these high as fuck rep days that get me off. The endorphins that really get released. All the pain that I go through, and the unbelievable muscle pumps. So fucking addictive. And as much as I love working out, I am getting older, and I do feel it. My body definitely feels it, so I don't really particularly like going heavy anyways. So I will be recording 1 rep maxes come July. I'm really excited for that. It's going to be powerlifting style. My bench press is going to be pause reps. And I will not be using any wrist straps for deadlifts. Every movement is going to be raw. I will be abolishing cardio acceleration and implementing 2 to 3 minute rest periods into my routines as well. I've considered myself more so of a bodybuilder than anything for my entire life in the gym, but I've figured it's been time for a change. It's long overdue. As much as I love bodybuilding, I'm not that concerned about how I look anymore. The only reason that I keep trying to cut extra weight is to make weight classes for powerlifting competitions. But that's the workout, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my shit with all your friends, and I look forward to making more workout videos as soon as I can.